Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us. A man stabbed to death at a local Braum's tonight. We learned from Pam Pollard, a family friend, that the man who was killed was Oklahoma Labor Commissioner Mark Costello. News Channel 4's Sarah Stewart is live at Braum's on May near Hefner. Sarah, what do we know now?
Well, Sheldra, you can see police are still investigating the crime scene out here, and they probably will be out here for some time tonight. Let me take a step out of the way, and we can take a closer look. This is just part of the crime scene out here in the parking lot. This actually started inside the restaurant and then spilled outside. As you said, we were able to speak with Pam Pollard. She's with the Oklahoma Federation of Republican Women. We spoke with her tonight. She was able to confirm for us that the victim is Oklahoma Labor Commissioner Mark Costello and that the suspect is his son. She says that she had spoken with the Costello family tonight as well as his chief of staff. She tells us that Costello had reached out to his son, who he hadn't spoken to in a while, had reached out to him and asked him to meet him here at this Braum's to try and make amends. Instead, this is where his son stabbed him to death. We spoke with several different witnesses out here tonight, one who was driving down the street and witnessed this. Here's more.
It was shocking and dramatic.
Patrick Spencer was driving on May when he saw someone he thought had been shot.
We got a closer look, and there was a guy chasing him with a knife.
Patrick says the men circled the building a couple of times. He watched while he called 911.
At one point, the suspect stabbed the victim in the back of the head. We saw that happen in front of us.
Patrick says a witness in the parking lot rammed the suspect with his vehicle, knocking him to the ground. Then several people tackled him.
And they tied him up with belts, and they were able to, keep him under wraps until police got here.
Police say the confrontation began inside the Braum's with the suspect stabbing the victim, then proceeded outside. The knife still sat on the ground in the parking lot. Dozens of witnesses stood just outside the crime scene tape while police investigated. They were all taken downtown to be interviewed. Spencer tells us that the demeanor of the suspect of Costello's son was very calm. He says the whole scene was just very surreal. Of course, we will be learning more in the coming days, I'm sure, about a motive for this horrible crime. For now, reporting live in Northwest Oklahoma City, Sarah Stewart, News Channel 4.